Dr. Terra's Torture Dungeon, directed by Jonah Lopez Mortazina. First moment of abuse in this film, having an old man lift a log. Why does Terra let these maniacs outside? Isn't this supposed to be torture?
Damn it, Julia.
We need to shove in a different language to prove we're intelligent after that annoying is to see.
Gourmet delights, aesthetic sounds. Even the folly of love should be encouraged.
I know the sounds are aesthetic to the scenes. You don't need to tell me that, movie. All the rapists should be inside the dungeon. Are they on the ground or are they on the roof? Is dungeon on the ground? I generally can't tell. First scene of torture and it's slave labor instead of the maniacs outside in the forest. This dungeon has like sunlight, like is a town that these maniacs are allowed to run around in. There's a man that thinks he is chicken. Chickens know more about consent than this film.
Hey, I only had a drink.
Even the sophisticated people in this film laugh like idiots while a woman is crying. The scariest scene in the film is when these guys fool around with this man while he's climbing up a ladder. And it looks very scary and dangerous, and it was all real. These men get tortured. The scientists get tortured like they did before the 18th century. This skinny woman dances around for like 7 minutes and she needs some food. If you get hard to this, then you're the torturer. This climbing down a rope scene was done in fast motion so you can't tell when the director is wiggling it around. I always said I'm not using the word grape to replace the word rape. Now you're putting them in jail at the 1 hour and 5 minute mark. This movie only has like less than 20 minutes to go now. Well, at least the women in this movie are touching the ground instead of the men. The only woman that I feel like I'm allowed to get aroused by is the puppet. The best climax you can come up with is to use a chicken men again, but this time there's more chicken men. The movie ends with a psychiatrist checking out the torturing dungeon, just walking away, and the torture emperor gets shot, but there still are people that can help torture people, so nothing gets resolved. So that's Dr. Terra's torture dungeon. This thing isn't completely worthless. I mean, I like the whole thing about the scientists being tortured. I mean, I do not like it, but I like that it had that history in there. And the most clever moment in the film was when a woman was getting tied up to tempt one of the idiots. But she just gets untied right away, which is why the most clever moment. She doesn't get abused. And it's kind of like saying her being on display is a form of power. Since this movie is full of laughing idiocy, I can't say that this movie is less smart than I think it is. So do I recommend Dr. Terra's Torture Dungeon? Kind of, yeah. Only as a endurance experience for something unique and something you can walk away thinking about. But I wouldn't say it's a enjoyable experience.